विज्ञान की अनकही कहानियाँ। आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनसुनी कहानियाँ।
Hello listeners, you're listening to Vigyan Ki Awaaz podcast program on STEM popularization, catalyzed and supported by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation. Project devised and designed by Dr. R. Sridhar and assisted by Ashish Tiwari. Local coordination and production, Professor Subramanian. Content writing by Priyanshu and post-production by Professor Kaushik P. Kanchan of Garden City University, Bengaluru.
Garden City University, conquer we shall all adversity. GCU, emphasis on life. GCU, emphasis on life.
In the first part, we introduced Dr. S. Angappane, a seasoned physicist whose career in nanoscience reflects dedication, depth, and steady growth. Now, in the second episode, we delve deeper into his scientific contributions and the evolution of his work. In this segment, Dr. Angappane reflects on his long-standing association with CeNS, the progression of his research focus, and the innovations driving the future of nanoscience.
The government is kind of very supportive for this type of this research. For example, these are all kind of a societal importance research works. Okay, unlike the other basic research fields, this field is a societal impact. So government is always encouraging this. I have submitted some 5-6 proposal every year on this gas sensing problem, and I'm getting funding for that. No, this is the technology is you are the pollution control. The same devices can be calibrated for that purpose. The person is standing in a kind of a traffic signal, you can have a display of what all the gas is coming out. Okay, so that is this is how it is. And also it gives a kind of input to the automobile industry, to develop, look into this type of aspects. What all things, because we will have a kind of a data for different times. So this will be a kind of input to the industry as well as the pollution control. Based on these inputs, that automobile makers can work on that. Currently, we are considering these projects only. Otherwise, because not to mention much. This is my recent development.
Yeah.
Sensors. Okay, if you see the gas sensor, there are only few parameters one has to look at. One is the cost, other one is the power consumption. Okay, so we have to develop a sensor which is cost effective and it consumes less power. Okay, and without compromising on the performance. Okay, this is what very important. Whatever the current sensors in the market, they are all working with a different principle. This all called something electrochemical principle. Electrochemical the principle, it needs a higher voltage to run the use the sensor for the application. Whereas in our case, we work on kind of millivolt range. It's a very small current, very small voltage we can apply to the sensors. And coming to the fabrication part, this type of sensors, whatever that sensors which I have been working on, chemi-resistive sensors, these sensors will be kind of mass production is very easy. Okay, and that reduces the cost. You know that. Okay, so that way these sensors are very much useful compared to the existing sensors, and also the sensitivity and the response time. See, sometimes there is a poisonous gas available. This sensor takes 2 minutes to respond. The currently available sensor, whereas our sensors will work in seconds. Okay, those are all the advantages. Whatever the automobile industry, currently whatever developed, the EV cars, for example. So if you see the EV car, the cost comparison and all, we cannot say. You may be spending same amount for the charging as well as changing the battery or something, but it helps reduce the city pollution. Okay, you see, for example, Bengaluru city. Okay, what area it will be? Okay, it is about, like, say, it's about 50-kilometer area. Once you go outside this 50-kilometer area, like, there is no pollution. Okay, only in this area we have lot of pollution. So this type of sensors are very much useful in these cases. So the sensors can be placed in all the important places and sensing the gases and sensing quantity of gases. This input will be given to the industries or automobile industries. It will reduce this pollution. So it will be very much useful for this, reducing the pollution in the cities. Recently, I received a CRS silver medal. Okay, this is one of the Chittaranjan Science Shastra in Kolkata. They give a silver medal award for my work and achievements in this field. Actually, that's a recent award I received. Apart from that, our kind of the daily work, regular work, if you see, we used to publish scientific articles. Okay, whenever our articles published in a very good journals, that will be a kind of award to us. Okay, like if you see, as the students are more interested in such awards. So we are consistently doing that. Okay, recently, even yesterday, one of my paper accepted in a journal called Small. Okay, this is a kind of an impact factor of close to 10. Okay, so these things are our achievements. Okay, we publish a lot of journals in that, and we are kind of submitting proposals to the industries to get funding, and these are all our achievements. I started my research career as a low temperature physicist actually. I am from IIT Madras. Basically, my PhD from IIT Madras. I work on the low temperature physical properties at low temperatures. Okay, any material you take, the material property, if you want to really understand fully, one has to go to low temperature and study the material property. Then only the exact material property you will understand. Okay, this is how my basic started. Then, I got inspired by several people, like you say, Professor CNR Rao is one of our big inspiration in our time actually. Okay, if you attend CNR's talk, he will say that I love publishing. Like publication, if I see my name in the publication, I'm happy. That's why I'm doing research. This is how we will talk. Okay, this is all the inspiration. So I also moved to Nano. Then I ended up here. I would like to recommend is the students, whoever is working, interested in this research, they should read more. They should have a broad idea. They should have a deep idea in the research problem, and then, depending on their interest, they should choose the field. Okay, then they should work towards the goal to reach there, and they will succeed.
You were listening to Vigyan Ki Awaaz, a podcast on STEM popularization, catalyzed and supported by National Council for Science and Technology Communication, Government of India. Tune in for more such episodes to Vigyan Ki Awaaz on this platform and also through Spotify, YouTube and Apple Music platforms.
आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनकही